Hi, welcome to another episode of Real Estate Unleashed. I am your host, Bridget Quinn. You can find me on social media, B Quinn Realtor.
And I'm Regan Hildebrand. You can find me on social media at Realtor Regan. And welcome to another episode, another in our Christmas spirit season.
Yes, I see you're
my
friendly
Christmas spirit is whiskey.
Yes.
Or bourbon.
Or bourbon.
Any brown alcohol is okay by me.
And I'm still Star Wars.
You're still Star Wars.
Star Wars to do.
Always Star Wars, if nothing else, right?
Always. It's like Shrek. Star Wars is life.
The Star Wars holiday special. I guess I could get you to rant about that.
That's the best and worst thing about Star Wars.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, we could fill a whole episode with that, but that's another series.
That was for another time,
Another time.
Definitely.
Yeah, but speaking of series, we're kicking into number 2 of our little holiday special.
Mm-hmm.
And we pondered, we brainstormed, and we thought, what is a more classic Christmas movie special than A Christmas Story?
It's extremely classic. It's nostalgia.
It's nostalgia.
Nostalgia at
And
its
it brings
finest.
back all the best nostalgia.
So many good quotes, so many good memories. I have friends out there that are literally obsessed with it. Hi, Lisa. She has.
You better be subscribed, Lisa.
Yes, she has the leg lamp. We call it the weg wamp.
The Weg Wamp.
The weg wamp. And yeah, we just always, anytime something was fragile, it'd always be, it's fragile.
It's fragile. You know, yeah, it's so that one plays like the loop Christmas Eve or Christmas Day.
Yeah, it's like 24 hours.
24 hours of A Christmas Story. And yeah, when I'm at the folks' house, it can play nonstop. No one cares. No one cares. Mm-hmm. Yeah. So we thought, in the spirit of nostalgia, talk a little bit about nostalgic real estate. Especially the holidays. We're wrapping up the year. So yeah, it's end of 2022 is coming as well. What better thing to do than reminisce about the good old days?
Fade. Insert.
Yeah, and the
stuff.
little memory bubbles.
Memory bubbles, yes.
Memory bubbles. You know, like the quote in the movie, some people were whatever. Some people were Zillow people. Some people were Trulia people. My father was a Fizbo person. Was a Fizbo man.
That's a new spin. A little different from Oldsmobile.
Uh-oh. Sirens.
Oh.
We need better sound isolation in our little makeshift studio.
Always guaranteed.
But yeah, so nostalgia. I remember when I was much younger. Much younger. A wee lass.
A wee. I don't know if she ever did this.
Oh, they probably didn't know. My parents tried to Fizbo, for sale by owner, the home that I grew up in. Now that's a way to like break a child. Mm-hmm. And I was obviously ignorant to all the reasons behind their decision at the time. But I remember my brother had just been born, and little did I know they had plans for a third child. So outgrowing the house kind of thing. Right. And so they do the little Fizbo thing, and God, that's hard for a kid. That was tough.
Oh, I'm sure.
And then they never sold it, so then they hired an agent, and that's when I learned, don't Fizbo at an early age.
You really did learn at an early age for that one.
I did. Although I didn't like that real estate agent because she was trying to sell my bedroom.
Shame.
My bedroom.
Shame on you.
And I was packing boxes, writing my name on them. And block
letters. Did you write Fragile?
Fragile. It's an award.
It's an award.
And speaking of awards. It's award season.
It is award season.
We just came from our local Realtor Association's Christmas
Shout out
party.
CCAR.
Now, normally they do awards at this Christmas party. They didn't this year, but it got me thinking.
Change it up a little bit, yeah.
Change it up. What kind of awards would you give, Bridget, if you could hand out awards this year?
Well, I know some awards that we're going to give out to our team coming up for
Very
here at
special
the firm.
A leg lamp or two.
If I found some leg lamps, I'd probably give them out.
Mm-hmm.
We're getting creative with some of those awards, so I don't want to do any spoilers on that. But I certainly say that we should get the award for the best podcast in real estate.
And we're on that committee,
we can handle
that. Yeah.
Everybody at 107 Country Club voted.
Yes. And us. So
we
win.
may be the only 2 people at 107 Country Club who voted, but that's
okay.
beside the
Our
point.
opinion is the only one that matters.
Exactly.
Yeah.
It's an award.
It's an award. It's an award. Warm glow of electric real estate. The warm glow of
Lord have
electric
mercy.
real estate.
Oh.
Yeah, so I would probably give an award for the most listings from one agent with toilet seats up in the photos. It'll be up for me. I gotta
No, not the toilet seat ups.
Gotta tabulate that one. The most thumbs in photos, like in that little corner. I don't know if our viewers spend a lot of time on Zillow like we do. It's fun.
We've said it before. We'll say it again. If you haven't followed Zillow Gone Wild, it's a
It's on the Twitters.
interesting site to follow. They have, I think they're on Facebook, Instagram, and Twitter. Yeah. And man, there's some doozies out there. I know some other fellow agents around. They like to do what they call the Wednesday with them.
Yeah, and we could definitely devote an episode to that, but and we don't try to call out our fellow agents or anything like that. So try to stay away from embarrassing anyone. But geez,
I think if you embarrass anyone, you embarrass yourself.
Yeah, that's true. A photo, so the nostalgia of seeing a furnace in a listing photo, like the old man battling the furnace.
Yes.
I've seen a lot of listings this year that had pictures of the furnace or AC units. I'm sorry, if you're not from North Carolina, I'll tell you right now, every home in North Carolina has central AC and probably a heat pump, maybe a furnace. So we don't need a picture of it to tell us that it has it.
Mm-mm.
In fact, in North Carolina, little fact, you can't list a house and call it square footage unless it's heated square footage. And most of the time that's going to be
it has to be a
square
certain height, ceiling height as well,
ceiling
for
height,
a certain
7 feet.
percentage.
Yeah, 7
Like
feet of ceiling height.
70%?
Yeah, it has to be a majority of it is above 7 feet or above. Be counted as actual heated living area, HLA. So yeah, I'm a little tired of seeing that, but I'll give out awards if somebody wants one for the most pictures of heating or cooling units. What else? What other awards could we give a leg lamp to? There's of course.
I'm thinking of all the things you shouldn't do. So we've seen a lot.
Yeah.
We've talked about a lot.
Yeah.
I think it was mostly me complaining because it's such a pet peeve to like scroll through time and time again and
listings. I sold one recently that had a radar mitigation system in it. Little typo. Don't think the agent knew that she meant radon mitigation system. But I told my buyers, I said, look, when you move in, the good news is we've got good chance that you're not going to be detected on radar.
Sorry, I started thinking about Spaceballs there. It's like Mr. Coffee, the coffee machine. No, that's a coffee. Take me to the radar.
What is this? This is now. I can't quote it all, but
I'm combing the desert.
Combing the desert. Combing the desert of listings. So and we're gonna go all over the place. I know it, but like we recently posted a meme about combing through listings on Instagram.
Yes, we did.
Got some little extra bonuses in there for last week's The Grinch episode.
The Grinch, yes.
But yeah, combing through listings, looking for things that aren't outdated. And we could definitely give an award for the most outdated house.
Oh gosh, yes.
Most frightening to step into.
Yes, there were quite a few of those.
Yeah, and our good friend Pappy, who better be listening.
Yes, Pappy.
Recently showed one that, as he put it, had 2 to 3 feet of water in the basement, and a well in the backyard that was like Old Faithful, just a geyser gushing up 3-4 feet in the air. He said,
"Seriously?
Yeah. You didn't hear that story?
No, I didn't hear the story.
We'll bring Chris on as a special guest so he can tell it himself. Yeah, most frightening to go in listing.
There's certainly frightening ones. We talked about a lot of those frightening ones back in our Halloween special.
Oh yes, yeah. So we had to recap to pull from there. A little nostalgia there as well. Goodness. But the most outdated listing, that'd be a tough one to compete with.
Well, as I say, nowadays you kind of have to update or at least attempt
price
to make
accordingly
it
if you're not going to.
look updated, or even a few small changes. You can't just make it super ugly.
Can't just put a leg lamp in the window
and call it a day.
And
No.
expect your warm glow of electric. Don't want the YouTube.
I'm kind of sad now that our lamp over here isn't a leg lamp.
Oh my God!
It's just a regular desk lamp.
We don't illuminate with
From
that kind of
Target.
glow. We had a guest at our lunch table today who works for a staging company, and I pick their brains sometimes. Staging means like if your home's vacant or if you're moving out, you have another company come in and make it look lived in a very nice professional way, which is a good tip. Like if you're going into the new year and you're listing and your home is vacant or you want to update it.
Or you just don't know how to decorate.
Exactly. You can hire a stager. And that's something that I think a lot of people don't understand.
It's a big bang for your buck, actually,
Huge.
what they do. And
yeah, these are professionals who have a designer on staff too that doesn't just throw IKEA furniture into your home and say, oh, that's it.
Right.
It's actually done with a design perspective in mind to make the space look the best as possible. And not just a living room. It can be bedrooms, living rooms, be the whole house.
Well, you can capture even more, hopefully more money
Absolutely.
on the listing side by making it presentable.
I had one this year actually that I showed that was, and we're kind of like almost, what's the word? We have our radar, unmitigated radar on when we walk into the house, right? We know if it's a staged house.
Oh, yeah. Yeah.
Even if it doesn't say it in the listing details, we know, right? As soon as we walk in, this is staged. Not to be a bad thing, but it's kind of like you just kind of know, right?
You
Your
do.
gut tells you.
You can see the vision. You know,
and there's certain things that stand out, right? Like the
fake beds, usually.
fake beds. Yeah, the fake beds, the fake TVs.
Yeah.
Had a client one time says, "You think that TV stays?" I said, "I hope not, because it's a plastic shell." Bless her heart. It looked good though.
Yeah. It's like going into a model home.
Yeah.
With the new construction homes that are actually decked out, stage, same thing. And it's like you go in, their stuff looks really nice, and you're like, oh, I like that. Oh, I like that. I used to take pictures because it inspired me just to kind of see what trends or
we have some great builders that do that. Classica Homes, shout out to them. I don't know if we have any followers from Classica, but great with decor, like fabulous. Yeah.
A lot of the local builder, Niblock, is really nice too.
Niblock, True Homes.
True
if you're
Homes.
here in this region, you may have heard some of those names before. We've got great contacts with them.
We do.
Heck, if you're watching, listening, you're local, we can set you up with a tour yourself.
Oh. Well, I love to go toward those.
Yeah,
they're so nice and just.
That's what we do in our free time. But really, though.
Sure, why not?
We used to go, like you and I went to one of the Classica events.
I love Classica.
And God, that was that during COVID? Or
that
before?
was
right.
I want to say it was like February.
It was.
And
it
then
was right before.
It was right before.
All hell broke loose.
And because I think, weren't you sick at the time, or you were starting to get like a little stuffly nose or something?
Yeah, I had something going on.
And because I know I used to post on the Instagram like stories of just going in the room and just panning and making it really to showcase it, because it was really, really pretty. They put
gorgeous homes.
I can't remember what it was, but it was some sort of event.
They did. They had an event for agents.
And you could go tour all of their different models.
Like a parade of homes type of deal. And that was great. Yeah. So we're starting to see some of those things come back. And it does. I have some nostalgia for that. Oh. But that's like on the polar opposite. We're talking about outdated homes. That's where you see the trends, right?
Sure.
The modern
they were
stuff.
Like ahead of the game, I thought, on the way that they had some of their kitchens and like the living rooms that were basically your outdoor living rooms.
They had those folding
doors
that Amy's going to be listening and get upset at me because I can't remember the name of them, but the stacking sliding doors that
They're
just
fantastic.
open up that entire space to the outside.
I had a client that purchased a Niblock home over in the Harrisburg community, Addison Park it was.
Yeah.
She had the doors, the sliding doors like that, and it was such a great addition to it.
Yeah. And just the stuff that you don't even know you can do with a home. You can see in either a staged house or, as you say, a model home that's already kind of gives you those ideas and it makes things click.
Yep.
I've had the buyers that saw a staged home back in the spring of this year with me, they love some of the stuff so much that they asked me to reach out to the staging company to see where they got it from.
I could purchase it.
Yeah, and a lot of times, yeah, we have access. Amy from the Plumb Line here, she's got access to a lot of the same people that supply that stuff. So you get ideas. Staging's a great way to showcase your home.
We've got ideas for upcoming.
Upcoming, yes.
Stay tuned.
You're gonna spill the beans.
No, I'm not spilling the beans. I'm just saying, stay tuned.
Stay tuned.
It's a teaser.
What we're doing now, if you're not tuned into our Instagram channel, we're giving you little teasers throughout the week. Build up. I don't think we make it too hard to guess what the theme's going to be, but yeah, we like to build out the excitement. Yeah, give people some ideas on just what they can do, or what they can expect us to be doing. Yeah.
Always expect the unexpected with us.
Yeah.
For better or for worse.
Half the time we don't freaking know.
No, we don't.
I admire you fellow agents that are watching this. If you have everything planned out, good for you. We're not there yet. No, we're a little fly by the seat, but we seem to make it work.
We do.
So yeah, we got good episodes coming.
It is real with us.
Real tours with reels on Instagram.
We really like you to subscribe and like our channel and share. Right there.
Whatever animation we
I don't know. We'll come up with something.
Like I said, planning.
Wow.
We do enough.
Could you imagine if we were actually good at this job?
Oh God. We'd be dangerous at that point.
We would be.
Yeah.
So dangerous. Nostalgia.
Sometimes we just hope that the wheels don't fly off.
Yes.
And if they do, we get out of the car and we help Dad with the lug nuts.
Yes.
Oh.
Except I didn't say fudge. That's my favorite line of that movie.
F dash.
I can vouch that I have certainly said that word.
I've walked into homes and said that word.
I think well, you were a witness. I said it this morning too. Pretty loudly.
Not as loud as somebody though.
No.
Yeah, that's okay.
But
hey, we're honest.
We are honest.
Yeah, and to kind of tie it all together, whether you're looking for an outdated home that you can fix up,
make it your own, make it special,
or if you just want that nostalgic look.
Yep.
So what's interesting, kind of circling back to that as we opened with though, the nostalgic look. This is also a good time of year. Failed to mention it before. Historic home tours.
Oh, love them.
The holidays here in Concord. You can buy tickets to see. I don't know. It's like 5 or 10 homes.
Yeah,
that are decorated for Christmas.
It's so pretty
in our historic district.
I know I had mentioned it before during the Halloween that it's really great to do their Halloween tour, but Christmas is something else
over
too.
The top. It's crazy. Salisbury does a great one that we've done before, where they actually do a play as you're touring the home. You're riding by trolley.
Well, we're not too far from McAdenville as well, which is
huge.
The Christmas town,
USA. Yep. And up in your neck of the woods, what's the one?
It's the Tanglewood.
Up in the Winston,
Clemens.
Is that Forsyth area?
It's Clemens,
Clemens, yeah. So we have a lot of good traditions for the holidays. Speedway. Not quite as nostalgic.
No, it's not
modern,
nostalgic.
But yeah, whether you like the modern or the nostalgic, if you want the 1940s look like from the Christmas Story, we can find you that house.
We can find you.
North Carolina is a great place to.
Yeah, it's a good mixture of everything, honestly.
Yeah, you get 4 seasons.
Do we really though? I feel like we get 3. We have like fall for maybe 2 days, and then it's like winter.
We have false fall. We have real fall. We have false spring, and then real spring. Yeah.
Yes.
It's like 8 or 9
and
seasons,
then it's
really.
80s for most of the year.
And yeah, that's my favorite. Not really, but allergy season.
It's always allergy season. So bad.
Yeah, but either way, whatever you're looking for, nostalgic, modern, we can find it. So if you're not connected already with a real estate agent, you reach out to us. If we're not in your area, we're going to connect you with a great one that shares our same zeal.
Yes.
Maybe not for Star Wars or whiskey, but
I'm sure we can find some common ground.
Oh yes, we can. Yeah, and so that's kind of the Christmas spirit, the Christmas story.
We're not Grinches when it comes to.
We were Grinches last week.
Well, we were last week, but not really Grinches.
Not really Grinchy. No, we fight the Grinches.
Yes.
Yeah. So if you're not already subscribed, click on us for more right here again. And follow us. We got a couple more episodes planned in this little pipeline of holiday spirit.
Absolutely.
And we got some big things for 2023.
We do have some
very
big things.
excited. So yeah, get on board.
Choo choo.
The Holiday Express.
Oh, the Polar Express.
The Polar Express.
Oh, we do have that up in Salisbury too.
Yeah, that's right.
Sorry.
I've been on that. That was fun too. So lots of cool stuff.
Lots of cool stuff.
Get on board, subscribe.
Yep.
We appreciate those that already been following along with us.
As I say, it's the season, so celebrate us and click that subscribe button, share, like, do all of those good things that we
Give
know
us your
you're going to do.
feedback. We appreciate it.
Yeah.
As always, I am Regan Hildebrand with Home Team Realty Group. Find me on social media at Realtor Regan.
And I am Bridget Quinn, and you can find me on social media at bQuinn Realtor. And as always, we'll catch you next week.